It's Week 8 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Bears, next on Madden Football.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at our visitors coming into play here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late, so maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays. Anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 86 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
On second down, another run for Dillon. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Here we go.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Love now. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Bilal Nichols. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Play action this time with Love. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won, and one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game. Surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Throwing on third down, Fields. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On first down, it's Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And going deep for Hill. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Dillon now on 1st and 10. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Don't do us like that.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Love with a give to Dillon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 3rd down, Love. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
That's what I'm frustrated about, man.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
That's our ball, baby. Going the other way.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Bilal Nichols able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense. And
it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Handoff comes to Montgomery. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Get that quarterback.
Now Fields. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, Love. Touchdown, Packers! Josiah DeGuara, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong color jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on this.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And oh. Here we go again.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Had a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taylor now to return it. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Devontae Adams in the Packer offense heading back out. 2nd quarter. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Love. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running the toss here to Dillon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They're going to run this with a tight end. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch left. Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And going deep for Hill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And what was impressive to me is not just how much he wanted it, but how he fashioned it. I mean, he was shedding tacklers left and right, evading tacklers left and right. And when you think about the energy it takes to ward guys off, that's really impressive. He still managed to keep his balance and turn this into a fantastic run.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On second down, another run for Dillon.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there.
And what do you think's going through his head right now? Your team's winning, but you're not having your best game. That probably affects you even when your team is up.
You don't want anyone else to know it, but I think you're right. It bothers a quarterback because they always want to be the one to lead their team to victory with their play as well as their words. And in this case, he's got something he can fall back on. He's contributed, yet at the same time he's thrown an interception. Got to remember the bottom line, though. They're winning. So he knows if he plays better, they might be winning by more.
And it's only the second quarter, so he's got some time. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. 1st down, Love to pass. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. His throw incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing. Love. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a draw play. This is Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Love looking to throw it. He gets this to Davante Adams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to look deep for more, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. What do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
On first down, Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Draw play, Fields gives to Montgomery. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taylor now from the end zone. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Love's throw complete there to Moore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down. Love. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Love now. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
And he's got some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. Love. And he's got his man on the out route. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here we go. Yeah.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And Love's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Steps away to his left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Montgomery running right. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
50, Mike, 50. 3 bucks. 50's the mark. No chance.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
That's it. Big hit.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. Fields now to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
We got this.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Checking the NFL scoreboard there in the 4th now in Minneapolis. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. 1st down, going to the air with Love. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. This is Dillon on the counter. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Hill shedding the tackle. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for him.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a third down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Here's Fields. Flush to his right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Back to throw, Fields. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Montgomery shoves him aside, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go! Let's go!
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Throwing again on second down. Love. And he completes it to Westbrook. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Love. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. He'll find DeGuara complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for Chicago, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.